Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for joining us over here at Catching Up with the Walkers. I'm Cassie, and I need to go do some chores, but I also have some sad news. I'm hoping it turns into good news. But if you guys watched the last Catching Up with the Walkers, Gary was taking it around, and I think he was in the storage container, and Luca kept coming up and wanting to be on camera, and that is the last time we have seen Luca. So we haven't mentioned it to Mazzy because we're hoping that he shows up or we find him. Gary has looked and looked. I'm gonna spend today looking while I do chores. Gary's already looked in the container. I'm gonna look again. And then after I do some chores, I'm gonna drive around the perimeter, make sure I don't see him. Probably drive around out on the road. I really don't know what else to do, but over here at Catching Up with the Walkers and at Walker Farm Fam, our main channel, lots of people has said how Luca is a very rare colored male cat. So he's white with a striped tail, blue eyes, and a spot on his face. And I don't know a whole lot about cats, but I think you guys call him a calico maybe. But he's a super cool cat. He's been so sweet and nice to Mazzy and the kids. If you open the door, he runs in every chance he gets. So my thought is, we do have neighbors. There's a house over here. There's a house over here. There's houses back behind us. My thought is, if he made it over there and they opened the door, he has ran inside. So our cat Sue went missing for 3 months one time. We assumed she was gone, showed back up on the back porch randomly. So I am just wondering if maybe he's in someone's house. I've texted some of the neighbors. I'm going to go buy others that we don't have numbers for, so we can hopefully bring Luca home, because Mazzy's going to be devastated once she realizes we've been super busy. So she hasn't even realized Luca hasn't greeted us when we come home because it's been dark and things. So let's see what we can do. I sure hope that we can find him. So I'm gonna go give the ducks fresh water and check their feeder. I gave them an automatic feeder the other day, but it doesn't seem like they want to eat out of it. So I'm gonna see if they've eaten any of it. Gotta turn off the fence first, but it's really windy and cold today. The sun is shining, but that doesn't really mean much, it doesn't seem like. I think Gary showed you his gloves from Giver. These are the ones I got. They're insulated. They're so awesome. They are waterproof and they're actually warm. They're probably the best quality gloves I've ever had. I usually just buy cheap gloves from the big box store and they wear out in no time. So I'm excited to see. These are a little more expensive, but the quality has been awesome, and they're real leather. They smell so good, and I've been having to break them in, but we're getting close, and I absolutely love them. So down in the description or pinned in the comments, we got a link for you if you want to save some money and check them out. You can also have them personalized and put your name or brand down there on the bottom. So super cool. We appreciate them for sending them over. So still haven't decided what I'm going to do with these ducks. They do need to go somewhere else for the winter for sure. Man, I wore the wrong shoes for water. You guys know it. We got all those nice, those nice Cujo shoes that are waterproof. Don't know what I was thinking, but I gotta stay over here out of water. So the ducks make a ginormous mess. Right now they're molting and losing feathers. I should be getting eggs at some point, but I'm not real sure if it'll be after the winter time or what. But we put this trailer out here for some protection because they weren't really, well, they get underneath that, but this offers more protection for them. I was like, why is there cow poop in here? I think the boys threw that in here. I'm not real sure. A cow has not been in here. But you can see them over there. They need a new spot on the farm. Blind you with the sun. So I had thought about putting them with my chickens, but it's not, we have to carry water out to the chicken pen. It's not easily accessible, and they have to have new water pretty much every day. So I apologize for the angles out here, but doing what I can. So putting them out there with the chickens probably isn't our best bet. Make sure there's no eggs. There's more cow patties. I think the boys had to have thrown those in here. There's no way cows got in here. I think I remember Gary saying something about the boys doing that. So you can see them over there. The one in the back, the black one, has got the curled tail feathers. It's a male. The other two are females. So lots of feathers everywhere since they're molting. But I do not see any eggs. So tell me, how old, I mean, I guess I could Google it. How old until Indian runner ducks start laying eggs? I hatched these out last spring. And will they give me eggs in the wintertime? Don't know. Why aren't you eating your food? Unless, I need to ask Gary if he has filled this up. Unless he has, they're not eating it. But I do know they like for it to mix over here by this water. I learned that from Cog Hill. That fowl like to have their feed mixed with water. So I'll ask Gary if he's been filling that up. If he is, then they're eating it. If he hasn't filled it up, they're not eating it. Go in here to the shop, check on the little chicks, make sure they have food and water. Gary checked them yesterday. We've got to clean this shop out. Everything is just piling up. We got to get it organized. So let's look in here. So we got a light over here so that we can turn the big light off, but they're doing good. All of them are doing great. The colors are looking pretty cool. I'm excited to see what color they actually turn out. So there's a dark one, a red one, a lighter colored one. Super cool. Chicken breeders are messy. There's just no way around it. But I'm gonna have to get this cleaned out, give them some fresh stuff, but it'll be messy in no time. Okay, so I'm gonna go out, check my other little chicks. If you guys remembered, we hatched an egg from the fair, and then Tesla, our turkey, hatched some chickens. One was real sick one day, so I brought it in and it didn't make it. And then another one just up and disappeared. So I brought in the last one, and it is, she, I hope, has been hanging out with the rooster that we hatched out from the fair. So see if we can get a shot of him. Hey buddy, he's getting big. He's like an orange color, and she's getting big as well. So they've been out here in this chicken tractor doing great. We'll check their feed and water. Hey guys, you need some more food, huh? So I'm fairly certain he's a rooster, but maybe that'll change. Like it can change. So I filled up their feeder. I use this feeder for them out here. It works really well. And I'm going to go in the goat pen and look for Luca. Her and Xena like to pester each other from outside the fence. It's gonna make sure something didn't happen and they played a little too rough. Make sure she's not in there anywhere. I keep saying she, Luca is a boy, even though people tell us that boy calico cats or whatever are rare, is a boy. That's my other concern, is you guys keep telling us how rare he is. He usually doesn't go any further than the goat pen or the persimmon tree down the road usually. But my other worry is, if he's as rare as everyone has been saying, if he got out by the road, he's super friendly. What if someone picked him up? I don't know, surely not. So I'm really hoping I don't find him out here in this goat pen, but I gotta look just to rule it out. So he does like to climb trees, and he usually makes tons of noise when he climbs the trees because he doesn't want to climb back down. But he's been doing better lately, and I'm pretty sure as much time as we've been out here with the Highlands over here, if you guys missed out on our new purchase of the Highlands on Walker Farm Fam, you need to go check that out. We got Scottish Highland 5 cows. But as much time we've been spending out here, we would be hearing him if he was yelling from up in these trees. But there is a wood pile out here that Ranger's been, no Xena, Ranger's been stacking dead limbs. So my thought was, if he was inside that pile after him and ZZ, you didn't do anything, did you? You've been a better girl. I don't know, my thought was if he got injured after them playing and gotten this pile of sticks that Ranger's been stacking, and something happened. But the good thing is he's white, and I think I'd easily be able to see him, and I'm not seeing him. I know ZZ. Ouch. Have you seen Luca? ZZ, have you seen Luca? I'm not a big cat fan, but I did really like Luca. I do like Luca. I'm not going to speak in past tense like something has happened. So my other option is to get on the foiler, drive around, and see. I don't know what else to do. So I started hollering like we do when we want looking for the cats. We'll say Kiki meow, Kiki meow. Susie came up. Susie, where's Luca? Huh? Where's he at? I'm gonna go check out in the hay bales, and then we'll get on the foiler. Also, if you haven't been watching Walker Farm Fam, we do have a peacock now. Well, we used to have a peacock. Mr. Peabody. Oh, whew. He's way back in there. I was like, oh, great. I don't think you can see him, but he's laying back in there. Maybe I can get him out in a little bit. Mr. Peabody. How do you call a peacock? Bark. Chirp, chirp. Ah. Yeah, he's not moving. Maybe I should go in there and check him. Oh, geez Louise. It's not one thing, it's something else. Come on, Mr. Peabody. You're all right, aren't you? So he's in a makeshift pen that we use for lots of different animals with a top on it. We've been told we need to keep him in here for a month. Oh yeah, he's okay. We've been told we need to keep him in here for a month so that he doesn't fly away and he knows that this is home. All right, Peabody, don't scare me like that. So we've put multiple feeders and waters and things out, making sure he's eating and drinking. So, anyway, I just can't believe we haven't seen Luca in 2 days. So if you guys remember, well, it might have been on Walker Farm Fam, I think it was, or on Instagram or Facebook, there, maybe you can hear me. On Walker Farm Fam, Instagram, Facebook, somewhere I posted how Ransom and I were out cleaning up the field not too long ago. We're out here kind of on the prairie. It's windy. Stuff from our house, our neighbor's house, lots of different places gets blown over here. If anything's left outside very long, that is light. So I'm gonna go around. As I'm looking, I'm gonna pick up some stuff that's blown out in the field too. I'm driving the fence line out here by the road. Dadgum, I lost my bucket. Because I want to make sure he didn't get hit and then try to run back and he's laying out here somewhere. So I'm going to drive out the fence line by the road just to make sure. No luck so far, but I'm happy that I haven't found him, because if I did, then that would probably mean he didn't make it. So as I was driving around over by where we deer hunt, loud gate. When I was driving around over there where we deer hunt, when we hunt on our property, we hunt at my parents' mostly. I saw some new deer sign and deer rubs and stuff. So after I do this, I'm gonna go in and get my camera and put it back out, as well as get some corn and stuff. And I have a month left in archery season, so maybe I can get something. Oh, it's a squirrel. So anytime I see something white, my heart kind of sinks, because so far no luck, which makes me happy, because if he didn't get out on the road and get hit and I don't find him, then that gives us hope that maybe he just wandered to someone's house. Someone picked him up on the side of the road and will maybe bring him back. I don't know. He usually doesn't get out of our yard. But every time I see something white, my heart kind of stops for a second until I go see what it is. I really don't want to have to tell Mazzy that I found Luca dead. I really want to tell her that he's back. But like I said, she hasn't noticed yet because we've been really busy. We do not hide death from our kids on the farm. We're truthful with them, and we try to help them learn how to cope with that so they can cope in real life, or not that it's not real life, but you know what I mean, in life when things happen. Hopefully they are able to cope. If we're teaching them those coping skills, as opposed to lying to them or replacing it real quick or something like that. So we're super truthful with the kids when things happen. But if I don't find him, then there's still hope that he could come home. I think I told you guys Sue was missing for 3 months and then she reappeared. So I did find something over here that is super weird to me. I'll take you back. I'll take you over there. There's like a bunch of like a bee nest or a hornet's nest. I'm not real sure. It looks like honeycomb. Maybe a predator got and was eating and then left what's left. So let's go check that out. I don't know if this camera picks it up, but right there's a little hole that something is going down in, which has got leaves in it, so that tells me that it might be old. But look at all these comb things that are out here. There's just a ton of them. Could have they dropped out of a tree? There's nothing in them and they're old and brittle. Is it bees or hornets or what is it? There's just a ton of them. So I have no idea what that is. If you guys know, let me know. Looked up in the trees, don't see nothing. So I don't know, it's crazy looking.
So Cassie started this vlog out. I'm gonna have to finish it. She went to work and now I'm home from work. So I thought I would take the time to finish it out here on the #1 item we need to catch you guys up with. And that would be our hairy coos. So if you guys didn't see it over on the Walker Farm Fam, we brought home 5 beautiful Scottish Highland. I was just checking out the horse in the Highland. We brought home 5 Scottish Highland cows, and I thought I would come out here and see if any of them wants to eat some range cubes. Hey baby. But I think I lost my chance because they're already walking away, but they'll come right back. So yes, we have some very bad news. Cassie shared it earlier. We cannot find Luca anywhere. If you guys seen the last video, you know I was already getting attached to Luca. He is not actually that old. We were just about ready to check with the vet to get him neutered at Christmas break or at Christmas time, and it just is one of those things. When they disappear, you just have no idea what happened to them. So let's see if these guys, come here baby. Come here. I want to see if you'll eat one from my... Come here baby. You guys want some? Now you got to watch out for those horns. They are massive. Well, I know you want some. I know you want some. You like them too, don't you? Oh, they love the range cubes, just like any cow I've ever seen. Cows love cake. Some people call it cake, some people call it range cubes, but whatever you call it, cows love them. And with these Highlands, I thought this would be the best thing to feed them because they can eat it right off the ground. So they can eat it right off the ground. They don't have to have a trough to eat in, because if they're in a trough, those horns are going to hit each other no matter what. So this keeps them, a couple of them eating in a pile. And of course, my other cows are jealous. They're wanting to eat too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching us take those home on Walker Farm Fam. And as far as the future of them, we'll try to put out a video in a few days of what the future is of those cows and what our plans are for the Highland cattle. So as always, we want to thank you guys so much for following along. If you would say a quick prayer for our little cat Luca to be able to come home, or at least let us find out what happened to him. We'll keep searching for him until he comes home. But this happened to Susie a while back. She was gone for 3 months and she came home out of the middle of nowhere. So who knows, one day maybe he'll come home. But thank you guys so much for following along. We hope you have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you next time.